Welcome to Top List Show, our countdown of the top 10 blackest cities in the USA. Today we're talking about cities with the highest percentage of African American residents. Cities brimming with soul food that'll make you want to slap your mama, but please don't. Cities with rhythm woven into their very fabric. Cities where history wasn't just something that happened, it was lived, breathed, and fought for. In this video, we'll explore these cities, diving into their unique stories, celebrating their vibrant cultures, and acknowledging the challenges they faced and continue to overcome. So buckle up and get ready for a crash course in Black American history and heritage. Coming in at number 10, we have the Motor City itself, Detroit, Michigan. Detroit's got a reputation, right? Gritty, tough, real. And you know what? It wears that badge with honor. Beneath that tough exterior beats a heart full of soul, a spirit forged by generations of African Americans who helped build this city into the industrial powerhouse it once was. From the factories of the auto boom to the birth of Motown, black influence is everywhere in Detroit. We're talking about legends like Aretha Franklin, Diana Ross, and the Temptations, whose voices poured out of every jukebox, every car radio, every corner of the world. And let's not forget the city's pivotal role in the fight for civil rights, with figures like Rosa Parks who called Detroit home, forever changing the course of American history. Detroit's got the heart of a lion. It's a city that refuses to give up, constantly reinventing itself, driven by its vibrant African American community. At number 9, we find ourselves in Jackson, Mississippi, a city that holds a crucial place in the story of Black America. Jackson might not be as big or as loud as some of the other cities on our list, but its impact on the fight for civil rights echoes through generations. This is where Medgar Evers, a fearless civil rights activist, dedicated his life to challenging segregation and fighting for voting rights, only to be tragically assassinated in his own driveway. Jackson was a battleground during the civil rights movement, a place where ordinary men and women summoned extraordinary courage to stand up against injustice. The echoes of their struggle can be felt at the Mississippi Civil Rights Museum, a powerful testament to the sacrifices made and the victories hard won. But Jackson is more than just its past. Today, it's a city rebuilding, reconciling, and working towards a brighter future. At the heart of that journey are the descendants of those who fought so valiantly, carrying the torch of progress. Number 8 takes us to Birmingham, Alabama, a city forever etched in the annals of the civil rights movement. Birmingham in the 1960s was a powder keg of racial tension. It was here that Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was arrested and penned his powerful letter from Birmingham jail, a searing indictment of segregation and a call to action. The images of fire hoses and police dogs being turned on peaceful protesters, many of them children, shocked the conscience of a nation and galvanized support for the Civil Rights Act of 1964. Birmingham was a crucible, a place where the fight for equality was waged on the streets and in the hearts of its citizens. Today, Birmingham is a city transformed, a testament to the power of perseverance and the enduring legacy of the civil rights movement. It's a city that remembers its past, not with bitterness, but with a determination to learn from it and build a better future for all its residents. And it's a city that continues to grapple with its history, acknowledging the work that still needs to be done to achieve true equality. Coming in at number 7 is Baltimore, Maryland, Charm City, a place where history and hardship intertwine with a vibrant culture that refuses to be silenced. Baltimore has faced its share of challenges, from economic inequality to social unrest. But through it all, its African American community has remained a beacon of strength and resilience. This is a city with a rich musical heritage, from the soulful sounds of Billie Holiday to the infectious rhythms of go-go music. But Baltimore is also a city grappling with its past, confronting issues of racial injustice and economic disparity. And through it all, the spirit of Baltimore, that indomitable spirit rooted in its African American heritage, continues to shine through. At number 6, we arrive in Memphis, Tennessee, a city where the blues wails, the soul stirs, and history whispers on every street corner. Memphis is a city synonymous with music, a place where legends like Elvis Presley, Johnny Cash, and B.B. King found their voices and changed the face of music forever. But Memphis is also a city deeply marked by the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., who was tragically assassinated here in 1968. The Lorraine Motel, where Dr. King spent his final hours, now stands as the National Civil Rights Museum, a poignant reminder of the ongoing struggle for equality. Memphis is a city of contrasts, where joy and sorrow, hope and despair are forever intertwined. It's a city that embraces its musical heritage while confronting its painful past, seeking to build a future where the dream Dr. King so eloquently spoke of can finally be realized. And at the heart of that journey is Memphis's vibrant African-American community. A community that has given so much to the world and continues to shape the city's cultural landscape. Hold on to your beads as we hit number 5, New Orleans, Louisiana. A city that needs no introduction. This ain't just a place, it's a vibe, a feeling, a whole mood wrapped up in a symphony of jazz, a plate of jambalaya, and a spirit that just won't quit. New Orleans is a city where African-American culture isn't just celebrated, it's the heart and soul of the party. From the second-line parades that snake through the streets to the soulful melodies of jazz funerals, New Orleans knows how to celebrate life, even in the face of adversity. Remember Hurricane Katrina? New Orleans just shook it off, rebuilt, and came back stronger, fueled by the spirit of its people, especially its black community. Because in New Orleans, community isn't just a word, it's a way of life. It's a city that's been through a lot, but one thing's for sure, New Orleans bounces back, stronger and more vibrant than ever. Coming in hot at number 4, it's Atlanta, Georgia, the ATL, the Black Mecca of the South. Atlanta's got a swagger all its own. It's a city on the rise, a hub of black excellence, where history meets hustle and ambition fuels the dream. From the birthplace of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. to the booming film industry and thriving business scene, Atlanta is a testament to black achievement. Walk down the street and you'll see black-owned businesses, from restaurants serving up soul food to die for to fashion boutiques pushing the boundaries of style. And let's not forget the music. Atlanta's got the whole world bouncing to its beat, from the trap anthems to the soulful R&B. But Atlanta's also a city grappling with its past, confronting issues of gentrification and inequality. It's a city in constant flux, balancing its rapid growth with the need to preserve its history and culture. But one thing's for sure, Atlanta's got its eyes on the prize, striving to be a beacon of black prosperity and a model for the future. Number 3 takes us to the nation's capital, Washington, D.C., a city steeped in history, power, and the ongoing fight for equality. D.C. might be known for its politicians and monuments, but its African-American community has been shaping the narrative of this nation since its very inception. From the enslaved laborers who built the White House to the countless activists who marched on Washington demanding civil rights, black voices have always echoed through the halls of power. The National Museum of African American History and Culture stands as a testament to the struggles and triumphs of black Americans. But D.C. is also a city of contrasts, where wealth and poverty, power and protest exist side by side. It's a city grappling with its own legacy of racism and inequality, while striving to live up to its ideals of justice and equality for all. And at the heart of that struggle are the voices of black Washingtonians, demanding to be heard, demanding change. Coming in at a strong number 2, it's the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, a city steeped in history, where the echoes of revolution and the fight for freedom still resonate today. Philadelphia's got a story to tell, and it's a story deeply intertwined with the African-American experience. From the cobblestone streets where abolitionists fought to end slavery to the vibrant neighborhoods pulsating with black culture, Philadelphia's legacy is one of resilience, creativity, and an unwavering spirit. This is the city that gave us legends like Marian Anderson, whose voice shattered racial barriers at the Lincoln Memorial, and Webb Du Bois, a scholar and activist who challenged the very fabric of American society. But Philadelphia is also a city confronting its present, grappling with issues of poverty, inequality, and gun violence. And at the forefront of that struggle are the voices of black Philadelphians, keeping the spirit of brotherly love alive. And finally, at number 1 we arrive in the Windy City, Chicago, Illinois, a city with broad shoulders, a big heart, and a soul that's been shaped by generations of African Americans. Chicago, oh Chicago, where the blues found a home, where jazz filled the smoky clubs, and where house music was born. This is a city that pulsates with a rhythm all its own, a rhythm born from the Great Migration, when hundreds of thousands of black Americans journeyed north seeking opportunity and a better life. It's the city that gave us giants like Muddy Waters, whose electrifying blues riff shook the rafters, and Gwendolyn Brooks, whose powerful poetry gave voice to the black experience. But Chicago is also a city marked by its struggles, from segregation and discrimination to economic disparities and gun violence. And at the heart of that struggle, driving that change, are the voices of black Chicagoans demanding justice, demanding better. Thanks for watching our countdown of the top 10 blackest cities in the USA. We've journeyed from the Motor City to the Windy City, explored the heart of the civil rights movement, and celebrated the vibrant culture and resilience of black communities across the nation. But remember, this is just a glimpse into the rich tapestry of Black American history and heritage. These cities are just a starting point, a springboard for further exploration and understanding. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more informative videos.